Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. I am filled with malice, and welcome to my quick first view of Volgarr the Viking by Crazy Viking Studios. As you can see, this is a new release from Crazy Viking. That was a Kickstarter program.
Rise, warrior.
Arise from your grave. That's a very altered beast. We're already in the game. This is the tutorial section. First thing you learn, you can stick the spears into the wall. Isn't that neat? And now you learn you can roll. See? No need for boxes. No need for condescending. Press this to do this. You learn how to do it on your own. This section is pretty much a direct ripoff of Rastan. If you've ever played that arcade game, you can see right there, that is your key, that's where it's from. That downward thrust looks very much like Core from Weapon Lord. There's a lot of things that are shown here from past titles from arcades and Sega Genesis, Mega Drive, and Super Nintendo games. Very nice attention to detail, much like the sprites. If you look at them, they're highly detailed, and they move very nicely. This is a game that pushes for exploration, as you can tell. That is your Thor's hammer. Basically, if you take touch damage of any kind, the screen gets nuked, and you can get one of them per level. And you collect all these little coins for online score measuring. The online tables are only available on the Steam version. I guess it's a way to prevent those that are stealing the DRM-free copy from being able to take part in the leaderboards. The downside is the legitimate buyers are being punished. One thing they may want to consider is going with a CD key of some kind for online scores. That would definitely be a nice improvement there. If you notice that the music is not chiptune, which I'm very much appreciative of. This kind of reminds me of the Barbarian movies. If you've ever watched like Conan the Barbarian or any one of the hundreds of 80s style movies, this is very much that way. I like the zoom feature. It's nice. Actually, I like that feature too. If the coins land where you can't get them without taking damage, they bounce. That's nice. Nice attention to detail. Your health system is very much like Ghouls and Ghosts or Ghosts and Goblins, however you want to refer to that. Every time you take a hit, you lose a piece of your armor. This game is very methodical. Take your time. There are sections where you have to be precise, but for the most part, you can just take your time and do that. One of the nice things is you're not on a timer like you would be in an arcade, basically to prevent people from farming lives. That was one of the things the arcades were very adamant about, especially when you had continuously spawning enemies. And I like the shield mechanic. It's very nice attention to detail. You get a little bit of knockback. Actually, it saved me on that one. And there was one spot where you had to be both precise and very reactive. So far, everything about this game has been very good. It's very difficult, but it's not difficult in an unfair manner. For example, Ghosts and Goblins is almost unfair. There's a lot of sections that are that way. This, I have not come across anything that I would deem unfair. You've been given a very simple control scheme, but yet at the same time, it's very complex. Now that tutorial right there, that had me stumped for about 20 seconds. I figured it out. Very good mix of timing and precision there. Again, it's a take your time, do it right. Now that is knowledge. Oh, come on. Well, there's a screen nuke. I took a cheap shot. Oh well, no big deal. But as you can see, your moves are limiting. This I learned by accident. Another very nice attention to detail there. Now, one of the things, like when you notice the first time you throw a spear into the wall, everyone said quack shot, quack shot, quack shot. The developer actually said he didn't know about quack shot at all, and to be quite honest with you, I'm not surprised. Quack shot was from the early, life of the Sega Genesis. It was a very niche title, and I honestly didn't play it until, emulation really came into its own. So we're talking late 90s, early 2000s, so I missed out on that myself. So it's not unrealistic to, when the dev says, hey, I didn't know about Quackshot. I won't go, you're a liar. That's good level design right there. The treasure tells you to work your way up. But then it teaches you that putting those spears in the wall blocks projectiles. Excellent. Excellent attention to detail there. It doesn't tell you, it shows you. The game design has been phenomenal so far. I've been very impressed. AAA titles really need to look at this. They need to study what makes this so damn good. But they won't. They won't. They'll continue to give you, the press X to make awesome happen instead of giving you simple controls with complex potential movements. Just basically press X to make awesome happen. Oh, I hate that line. Oh, come on. The sprite work is brilliant. I'm so impressed. This game was also designed with speed rushing in mind. That's good. Like when you roll into the treasure, you save yourself a couple seconds. That was good timing. This took me 2 tries to not take a hit. I'll readily admit that. First time I went down there, I took a hit. Again, it doesn't feel like it was unfair. It was there to teach you timing. A little bit of knowledge goes a long way. Take your time. Take your time. A lot of newcomers, you cannot button mash this. If you button mash, you're gonna eat shit. You're going to have a bad time. Oh, now we're up to the boss. Climb up the ladder. Now, if you look at the character models, he has some. He looks kind of like Rick from Splatterhouse, without being so stiff. Splatterhouse was very stiff, from what I remember of it. And I like the design of that shield. That shield looks very much like the walls. So the first thing it tells you is, hey, maybe I can stick a spear in that. And good starting point. Very good starting point. The boss is not complex. You can pick up the pattern quickly. Do I recommend this game? Absolutely, with one caveat. You have to be interested in this style game. So if you liked Altered Beast, if you liked Rastan, if you liked that style game, or if you're interested in getting into old platform style games, this is an excellent starting point. The control is stiff, yet not unfair. You're not limited. You have to learn to take your time. Excellent, excellent choice. This is available for Steam through Windows, and I don't think you'll go wrong. Currently, it's $10. It's on sale. Well worth your time. I am Filled with Malice. Take care, and I will see you next time.